This book is called The Vegetables We Eat by Gail Gibbons. Look at all the vegetables. Vegetables are the parts of plants that are grown to be eaten. Most are annuals, some are perennials. I wonder what annuals and perennials are. Perennials are plants that grow for many growing seasons without having to be replanted. Annuals are plants that grow for only one growing season. They must be replanted to grow again. It is good for us to eat vegetables. They are nutritious and help keep our bodies strong and healthy. They are tasty too. We eat vegetables in different ways. And here's some of the different ways that this family is eating vegetables. Vegetables grow to be different shapes, sizes, and colors. Botanists group the different kinds of vegetables according to the parts of the vegetable that is eaten. There are 8 groups of vegetables. A botanist is a scientist who studies plants. So let's see the 8 groups that botanists would categorize these vegetables into. There's leaf, bulb, flower bud, root, tuber, stem, fruit, and seed. Leaf vegetables. These are all the vegetables that have leaves. So there's iceberg lettuce, and some other lettuces are romaine lettuce, Bibb lettuce, red leaf lettuce, and some other leaf vegetables are cabbage, watercress, spinach, Brussels sprouts, and parsley. We eat the leaves of these vegetables. Bulb vegetables. When I look at bulb vegetables, I think of a light bulb because they have kind of that round part here. So some bulb vegetables are white Spanish onion. Some other onions are the red globe onion, the yellow globe onion, sweet Vidalia onion, and here's some other bulb vegetables. But if you'll notice, these bulbs are thinner and they're all the way at the bottom of this type of vegetable. Leeks and scallions. We eat the bulbs that grow beneath the ground. So these grow underground there. Flower bud vegetables. These look kind of like flowers or flower buds. There's white snowball cauliflower. Some other cauliflowers are purple head cauliflower, and then there's cheddar cauliflower. Some other flower bud vegetables are artichokes and broccoli. The flower buds of these vegetables are eaten. Here's some root vegetables. The roots of these vegetables are eaten. They grow beneath the ground. So there is the early wonder beet, and here's a bigger picture of them. Some other beets are Detroit dark red beets. Some people eat beet greens, so some people eat the greens here of that. And then there's red ace beets. Some other root vegetables are parsnips, carrots, radishes, rutabaga, and turnips. Those all grow beneath the ground. Here's tuber vegetables. The edible part of these vegetables, the tuber, grows beneath the ground. So there's Kennebec potatoes, and there they are again. Some other potatoes are yellow Yukon gold potatoes and red Norland potatoes, russet Burbank potatoes, and then purple Peruvian potatoes. Stem vegetables. The stems of these vegetables are eaten. Some stem vegetables are perennials. Do you remember what perennial meant? So golden self-blanching celery. Celery is an annual. Golden self-blanching celery. So there it is in the 2 pictures there. Some other celeries are Ford hook celery, giant Pascal celery, and some other stem vegetables are asparagus is a perennial and rhubarb is a perennial. So even though these are all stem vegetables, some of them are annual and some of them are perennial. Fruit vegetables, my favorite. Here are some fruit vegetables that we eat. Best boy tomatoes. And here they are blown up there. Some other tomatoes are the beef eater tomato. There's no beef in them, they're just kind of beefy. And then the yellow tomato. And then you have ultra sweet tomatoes, sugar plum tomatoes, and cherry tomatoes. So here are some fruit vegetables that we eat. Some other fruit vegetables are eggplant, cucumbers, yellow squash, butternut squash, hot peppers, zucchini, sweet peppers, and pumpkin.
I love zucchini.
Yeah, I like zucchini too. I like butternut squash. You can put cinnamon on it. It's delicious.
And I like
Pumpkin
yeah, and cucumbers.
and cucumber, that's true. And I also love eggplant.
Pumpkin.
Seed vegetables. We eat the seeds of these plants. Some seed vegetables grow in pods. Sometimes the pods are eaten too. So there's green beans,
I hate
and
those
here they
kinds.
are. There's some other beans, yellow wax beans, pole beans, lima beans, kidney beans, navy beans. Some other seed vegetables are green peas, snow peas, and corn. And that's the husk of the corn.
I hate all of those.
You don't like any of these?
No.
Do you boys and girls like any of these? Write it in the comments which ones you like from here.
I don't even like corn.
Okay. And this is the corn husk, the green on the outside. Corn is a seed vegetable that does not have a pod. It has a husk. By the way, the snow peas I know are my son Phoenix's favorite. Comment below what your favorite is.
My favorite
The soybean. Soybeans are a special seed vegetable. They can be used in many ways. Some soybeans are used to make food products. Soybean oil is used to make non-food items. So here we can learn something about soybean. Soybean oil is used to make most household vegetable oils. That looks like it's some oil that we eat. Margarine. You can find that where you find butter, and it's called margarine there. Soy sauce, tofu, soap, paint, paper, plastics, cloth. Wow, soybean oil is used in a lot of things that we don't eat. How to grow your own vegetable garden. When it gets warm enough, many people enjoy planting, growing, and later harvesting their own vegetables. Most often buy the packets of seeds that have directions. They use fertilizers. So fertilizers are substances added to the soil as food for plants. A shovel may be used to turn over the soil. A rake may be used to smooth the soil so it is ready for planting. Some people plant starter plants, also called seedlings. Most of the time, vegetable seeds or starter plants are planted in straight rows or circles. Sometimes string or sticks are used to help plant straight rows or to support climbing plants. And here's the string, and here's the sticks. When seeds are planted in a circle and covered with a mound of soil, the mound is called a hill. Here's some starter plants here. They're already growing a little bit. And then here's the seeds. And a trowel is used to dig small holes for seeds and seedlings. The garden, you're growing grass? The garden must be weeded and watered regularly. The plants begin to grow. They have a sprinkler to water the plants regularly, maybe every day. There's the hose. They have a scarecrow to scare away the crows. A watering can. And a hoe may be used for weeding. They're getting out all those weeds that they do not want.
Weeds.
In cities, people may grow vegetables in containers. So here's sweet peppers, green beans, tomatoes, and lettuce. The vegetable plants will become bigger until they are ready for harvesting. There they all are. Great big vegetable farms. Farmers fertilize the soil. Then the fields are plowed, harrowed, and planted. Fertilizers are added to the soil. A plow turns over the soil. Boys and girls, take a look here when you see this word. That's plow. I know a lot of kids read it as plow when they see it, but it has the OW vowel team that says ow, ow, plow.
What does plow mean?
This is a plow here, and he's driving it to turn over all the soil to get fresh soil to the top.
What does
I'm about to read that one.
What does hollow?
I'm about to read it. A harrow smooths the soil so it's ready for planting, so it makes it nice and smooth. And a planter places the seeds in a straight line. Wow, they use a lot of equipment.
Oh my god.
Look at this, how they water it.
Oh, the water is beautiful.
Big sprinkling systems are used to water the vegetable plants. At the end of the growing season, the vegetables are harvested. Some vegetables are picked by hand. Other vegetables are harvested by machines. Refrigerator trucks haul the vegetables to processing plants. There they will be washed and sorted. Some are frozen, some are canned, and the rest will be sold fresh. The vegetables are shipped to stores near and far away for people to buy. At grocery stores, fresh vegetables are on display. This is when we see them now. Canned vegetables line shelves. Frozen vegetables are found in the freezers. Some people buy fresh vegetables at farm stands. It is fun to pick out what to buy. Look at all the delicious vegetables.
Delicious.
Vegetables, vegetables, vegetables. Now here's some facts about them. Benjamin Franklin introduced soybean seeds from France to the United States around 1800. The province of Ontario, that's in Canada, grows the most vegetables in Canada. More than half of the world's soybeans are grown in the United States. So it looks like they started in France, and because of Benjamin Franklin, they became very popular in the United States. The longest bean is called the yard-long bean. So you boys and girls are learning about measurement. So how long is a yard? Think about it. That's how long this bean is. It can grow to be about 3 feet long.
Oh my gosh, it's so long.
That's why they call it the yard-long bean. It's as long as a yardstick.
Well, is it so long in real life?
Yeah, 3 feet, probably your height.
Oh my god!
Maybe a little shorter than you.
Aw, I thought it was 6 years old like me.
Potato plants originally came from South America. Vegetables can be grown using water filled with nutrients. No soil is used. Botanists call this type of gardening hydroponics. There are about 300 different types of potatoes. Wow. About 1/3 of all vegetables grown in the United States comes from California. I wonder why 1/3 of all the vegetables in the United States would come from California. Don't forget, it is important to eat vegetables. They are good for you. We finished the book.
Let's do the quiz.
This book doesn't have a quiz. We completed it. Thank you so much for listening to our story this week. Can you tell me what genre is this book? Do you think it was fiction or nonfiction? It's a little tricky because of the illustrations.
Nonfiction.
Nonfiction. Good job. Boys and girls, if you said nonfiction, you were correct. Okay, see you in the next Read Aloud. Bye.
Bye.